Hello everyone. I'm gonna start tagging a few people. Um, 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 okay, 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 okay. Just trying to tag a few people. Okay. Hi, good morning everybody. How are you? I didn't sleep well last night. I've got really itchy eyes and sniffly. Hay fever is kicking in bad now. I'm like itchy eyes all the time. I am contemplating to wear goggles today. Try not to take antihistamine because it knocks me out, and even if it is the non-drowsy type, it's still like everyday antihistamine, not a good idea. It's not good for your liver, and there's a study that's linked to Alzheimer later in life. I'm scared, and that would be my worst nightmare. Can you imagine if I grow old? This is what my mind's working now. I get anxious about things that doesn't happen. Okay. Like I even think about in the future, if I live that far, if I get old and then I have Alzheimer, and then no one will understand me because I revert to speak Thai in this country, that would be a terrible nightmare. That would be like my worst nightmare. Good morning everybody, thank you for joining me. I'm just saying that I've got terrible hay fever. My eyes are itching and I didn't sleep very well. Trying to go to sleep, so it took me so long. It's torture. Last night I felt like I was gonna get up and bake, but I'm like no. Just calm down, calm the fibers on my being. So thank you, Margaret. That's a really good thing to say, because I will put that in my book, actually. Live in the moment. I love that. I might have it as a tattoo, Margaret. Ooh, where shall I have that? Lower back? I don't know yet. Okay, so today, since you all seem to be here, or and if anyone want to join me, please do feel free to join me. Okay. You might hear my little one snoring. Poor boy, he's got really bad hay fever as well, so he's sleeping with me because I can keep an eye on him at night. Bless him. So anyway, today we're gonna do primrose, and if we have some more time, we'll do some bamboo as well. I know it's slightly two different themes, but why not? Okay, whatever float your boat, right? Oh yeah, and today I am living in my amazing outfit, my sport gears. Okay, so I feel fit even if I'm not doing anything. So that's one positive thing that I'm trying to do. I'm gonna try to like add a little extra bounce on my steps, and then see how it goes from there. I've got a few holes to dig because I bought a few plants. I collected some of the plants from my local garden center that I could walk to. They just left it at the front and I just paid by phone. I've got some bleeding hearts, and I don't know what else. It was just all green. I don't know, they're not flowering yet, so I might do some pictures later. Okay, so have you got your paper ready? Okay, I'm gonna switch across now, so bye. Okay, I am so diligent today. I cleaned all my palette. Look, check me out. Okay, so primroses, they're the wild one I'm talking about because I love wildflowers, and I think we are all wildflowers, guys. Okay, and so the most common one I see in my garden, yours might be different, but mine is the pale yellow one. It's like almost like a spring custard yellow, isn't it? It's so fresh. And then I have like a pink one and a deep fuchsia pink one. So I know that the cultivated version, they've got purple, they got really bright deep blue. So we're gonna do Primrose today, okay? Because the colors does bring me joy, and I hope it will bring you joy as well, okay? And this is the mistake that I made. I think I mentioned this a few days ago, where I started sketch and I forgot to use my rubber or eraser to clean it, because once you paint over it, there's no way you're gonna get rid of that, okay? It's impossible, okay? I just took a bit of yellow color out, okay? So that's not a good idea. So if you forget that one, the rest seem to be quite successful. And if you leave the green to dry, you can add very delicate veins. And I didn't even add any pigment. That is exactly the same green that I use for the background. I just go in very wishy-washy. It's all about adding layers, okay? So that's what we'll be doing today. That painting, I was sitting outside and look at the actual flowers, so you can see where the natural stems are going, okay? So let's go in with it. I'm gonna use my favorite brush, the 2-pound brush from Thailand, and a tiny brush. Seriously, that's all we use, right, for the past many days. And then sometimes I go for a bigger one like this, and then sometimes I go for a bigger one like this, but that's not necessary for the scales of painting that we're doing. These two should be enough, okay? So let's mix our color. I think it's just like lemon yellow is too bright, so I'm gonna go for mix of lemon yellow and cadmium yellow, okay? So it's like a warmer yellow and colder yellow. Okie dokie. And don't forget to have a scrap piece of paper right next to you, so then you can do your swatch, okay? And then I'm gonna go for a bit of warmer yellow here. Remember, the warmer one's always stronger, so just go easy on them. Then I'm gonna add a bit more water. I think that might be the color that we need. So let's leave that there and mix our green quickly. It's like a fresh yellowy green, okay? Because it's springy. I'm gonna go for... Mix your green, guys, mix your green. I'm gonna reach my arm, sorry, it's the furthest away. Do you like my music today? You might need a bit more of the green more than yellow, because we're gonna use a bit of green, okay? And let's have a test on my paper. Too green, yike. So let's tone that down with a bit of pink, okay? That might do. No, a little bit more. That might be too much. Yeah, that might be good now. Okay, good. Right, now then, I have a bit of pink there because I should have just gone and plucked some primroses actually, so we can have a look at it in real life. So anyway, I have them in my vase the other day. Okay, so the petals are in a shape of love heart actually, okay? So they are like this, a long love heart. I'm gonna paint that in orange to show you because it's clearer, okay? Like a soft love heart, like that, okay? So that's all we're gonna do, okay? Bring them together like that, but obviously wishy-washy and blending, okay? I'm just showing you the shape of the petals. And some flowers will be looking straight at you, and some flowers will be sideways, and some flower will be looking from the back. Okay, so that's flower 1, look straight at you. Okay, and then maybe some will be looking sideways like so. Okay, and then we're going to paint that long tube bit underneath the flower. Okay, and then some might be just about to open. Okay, just like that. And then some might be like a little bud. Okay, the bud is green. I know it because I was just looking at it. So I'm just gonna do a tiny dot like so, and then, you know, while the paint's still wet, you come in with the green. Okay, like that. Okay, like that. Okay, like that. And then while the paint's still wet, I'm gonna blend in a tiny bit of pink, because that's the pink stems of the plant. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing in yellow, obviously. Or pink. Actually, you can do pink or deep fuchsia or whatever color that you think you like your primroses to be. Okay, but I'm gonna do the wild version. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, and I'll do a quick demo on the leaf. The leaf is like cabbagey looking, so, you know, just go in. This is very horrible to paint. Just like that. Okay, that's all it is. All right, right, let's start. Right, make sure your paint is super wishy-washy, because we want to blend it all out and, you know, be really nice and pretty. And feel free to leave some gaps in between as well. It's quite nice to leave some gaps. Okay, so a love heart, long love heart. Okay, like so. Okay, that'll be it for my flower on that one. Okay, and then the next one will be, just arrange it yourself, whatever you want. Okay, like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna do one here. It's just like a loose style of painting. Okay, guys, and this one side of petal just drop open, the other one's not quite ready yet. I'm like, no, I'm not ready to live my life. Okay, and then maybe I'm gonna do a petals coming down this way. It's like blowing in the wind. Okay, blowing in the wind. And I'm going to go here, and shorter petals on that side because it's looking sideways now. Okay, and I'm not fussed about my imperfection of the page, doesn't matter. And this one I'm gonna go here. You can switch the colors if you like. Okay, guys, there's no right or wrong here. And while our flower is still wet, I'm going in with a muted orange in the middle. It's like a darker yellow, really. So I'm just gonna add a bit of orange into my yellow, and then dab it in. Gosh, it's dried really quickly today because it's quite hot, isn't it? So we have to work really quickly, or I don't paint as many flowers before I go in with my wet on wet. Okay, sorry about sniffly. And that is okay there. All right, I'm gonna add a bit more flowers. Maybe I'll do, usually in a clump they just one color, you see. Okay, doesn't matter. You know what, just do pink as well. Okay, and remember, to leave it wishy-washy, because you can always come in and add more if you need more. Okay, add more if you need more, like that. It's more pleasing to the eyes when you have depth, you know, light and depth. Okay. I'm gonna add a touch of purple to my flowers, just so that it's a bit more fuchsia. Okay, and then maybe I'll put these flowers together here because they come from the same clump. Okay. Are you all following me? Hi sis, you woken up already? My sister just joined me from Florida. Okay, and then you can add darker color on the edges. Okay, like so. I might do sometimes there's one loner little flower, isn't it? So I might do it here. Remember, some, you know, some petals just look differently in different angle. The more you can think of that, the better, because then it means you have different flowers not just looking straight at you. Okay, and I'm coming back to our other flower and keep adding different pigments to it. I mean, not different, but a bit more pigment. I'm just gonna add a bit of purple to that one. And again, these ones will have yellow center. Okay. I would like to do dandelions, but it's harder to paint with watercolor with dandelion. Hi, Marie. Good morning, Paula. Hi, everybody, for joining me. Today we're doing primroses, okay? Just like this. Ignore that one with the pencil sketch underneath. I forgot to erase it. Down. Okay. So that's what it is. Okay. And I'm just gonna do one more, like not quite open yet. Okay. And sometimes they're looking down like that when it's not quite opened. Okay, doing one here. Now we're going in with the green. I quite like the green when it's still blending into the color. And sorry about sniffling, I have terrible hay fever. Don't forget the tube underneath is quite big and pronounced. Okay, so leave some gaps so it's give you an impression that it's quite airy. Okay, don't have to be painted solid green. Okay, whoops, sorry, out of screenshot. And you can see that I just used the very tip of my brush. Okay, can you see I just leave the gap? Okay, like that. No problem, Serena, I know you will. Gone a bit quiet now. And if your color's gone a bit flat, you come back in when the paint's still wet. Okay, and actually while the paint's still wet, we'll just work a bit by bit. Add pink to the stem. Okay, because that's what the color of the stems are, surprisingly. I forgot. This is the problem when you don't have the color of the flowers in front of you. So the best always work with life, okay? So the tube bit, I don't know what you call them. I should have studied the flower anatomy. And then when the paint's still wet, with the same dirty brush, go in with, grab your pink, okay, like so, okay? Milton, can you grab me a couple of primroses outside for Mama, please? Okay, thank you, darling. Just ask Milton to grab me some primroses from the outside. Okay, so the long tube, okay. And this one, I'm gonna come it from this way, like so. It's a stem. What about the tube bit here though, Julie? That bit, the tubey bit. Thank you, Milty here. Oh, just a couple. Okay, fine. Okay, can I have a couple of leaves as well, Milton? Okay, so there, look, see, so adorable. Okay, so can you see that bit there? What do you call it? The pod, the leaves of the primrose. Get me a couple, honey, and make sure you wash your hands. Don't want you get to be allergic. Okay, and okay, gosh, I forgot to leave some space for the leaves, but anyway, let's go in with it. Okay. Like so. And the young shoots are coming up straight. Thank you, Milton. There, look. Okay, so cute. Thank you, Milt.
That one's better.
The little one?
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah, the big one's better, isn't it? Let me add a bit more water to
No,
it.
the big one is better.
Oh. It's okay. We're just going to have a look at it. Thank you, darling. There. Okay. So you can have a look. Sideways leaves, see how it goes. Okay. And then mine slightly fatty ones, which is cute. Okay. I'm going to mix a bit more of my green. And some pink. That might have gone too olivey now. Yeah. How's everybody? Okay. It's back to normal, I think. Even not, it's fine, I think. Okay. Okay. And, you know, these new shooty leaves, they come up like a coil. So cute, guys. And while the paint's still wet, you can go in and drop some green in, okay? Like stronger pigment. Okay? not too pointy because the leaves are quite rounded. It's a cabbagey type of leaves. I make it to brown, I think. I think mix it with orange might be better to dilute it down. That's better. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do these little petal-y things. But while I'm on the green, I'm going to use my little brush to add a bit of vein to my paint, my leaves, okay? You know what? I even just went like squiggle, squiggle, okay? It doesn't even... That's a bit too dark. Let's dab it off right now. Okay? I just went squiggly, squiggly, guys, okay? Not even real way of doing the leaves. Okay? And you don't have to leave it, don't have to do it on every single leaf. Okay? Okay, that's really, really good now. And I might even go into the bit where add a bit of details of the petal crease. Okay, have a look. You can see that there's like a fine lines. It's almost like a star shape petal on the tube area actually. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to imply, but not too much. Okay, because at the end of the day it's like a loose type of painting. Okay, so I'm gonna come in to this area where the pink flowers are and continue on with my... You can make it airy like so. Can you see that I don't paint completely solid green? Okay, like that. And then while I'm here, I'm going to go in with the leaves right now. Do a big one there. Okay, like that. And then I will continue on adding my tube. And then I'm gonna dip my brush just at the very tip with pink. Okay, and then you can just gently ease the green into it. This is wet on wet, okay? And then a bit more. Like that. And I'm gonna dip pink and gently drop it in. Like so. Okay? And then I'm gonna come in with super wishy-washy pink and go in the middle. That should have done it when it's wet actually, but it's okay. Alright, and a bit of yellow in the middle of this. Wishy-washy. Okay, like that. Alright, I might need a few more young leaves up here. Thank you everybody who joined me. We're doing Primroses today as a request. So I'm just coming in here with clean brush and blend it out. Okay. Like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna come in and that's maybe dry enough or maybe not, I don't know. Not quite yet. Just adding the veins to the leaves. Yeah, that's not quite dried yet. Let me just use my super heated tool. Okay, it's just a bit warm air. Don't burn the heck out of it, guys. Much better. Okay. There you go, sweet little painting. And you know, if you want to, you can add more definition to it by using a bit of darker yellow if you want to. But please refrain from outlining your work. Okay, we don't want to outline your work. Just gonna drop some pigment to the tip of the petals just to give it a bit of a definition. Okay. Especially those one that looks a bit anemic. Okay, like so. And there you have it, Primrose. All right, we're gonna leave that to dry now. And if you want to flick, feel free to flick. Okay. Whee! Okay, next piece of paper. We're gonna do a really super quick bamboo. All right. Now choose a green that you like, or any color. I'm gonna use blue, my favorite, indigo. Okay, just because. Right. I need a piece of paper to show you. Okay. So I'm gonna use indigo. And this is like a, my take on a Chinese calligraphy, okay? Let me check if that's indigo. No, that's phthalo green. I have been cleaning my paint and I moved them around, guys. So I have no way of knowing. They all look black to me. Look, those one. Maybe this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Right, okay. So I'm gonna need quite a bit of it. So indigo, that I need to start doing a new color swatch for my paint. So again, we're gonna go light first and you can add more. But we don't want super wishy-washy this time, okay? We want it inky. But mid-tone so that it's inky enough. You can add more if you want to. Okay, a bit too strong still. Yeah, that's better. Right, let me move everything out of the way because we don't need any other colors now. You can see my palette. Whee! Okay, that's my pool of color. So this side is slightly more wishy-washy and that side is a bit inkier, okay? And what we do is, let's grow some bamboo. Okay, everybody? So just think about composition first, where you want it, but if not, just follow me, okay? So 45 degree, let me have a look. If this is, let me just check if you can see everything. Okay, 45 degree brush to the surface, like that, okay? And go up, pause, up, pause, up, pause, and then you go thinner and thinner, okay? And then flick, like that, okay? This is like a bit of a Chinese brush kind of thing, okay? You can have it all the way up and down or whatever, like the whole page. So supposedly this is your page, okay? You can have stems coming up everywhere. You know, you can do it super quickly actually. This is a quick painting and a bit of mindfulness. Just let your mind flow into, you know, into your meditation, into blankness, okay? That's what you do, okay? And then you can do like smaller one, like so, okay? So that might be a Zen composition, but you can also have it full on your page, okay? Like all over the place, like, you know, coming out like a bamboo forest that you want your panda to come and live there. But I'm gonna do like a Zen, you know, composition, okay? And then for leaf work, you just go up, and then I'm gonna do a bigger version here. Up, and then press it down and flick. Press it down and flick. Press it down and flick, okay, guys? And then you go up there and flick. That's a bit too heavy-handed, and the paper doesn't really flow my ink well, okay? So that's all that is, okay? That's the stem. Flick, 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 okay, guys? Are we with me? Okay, like that, okay? That's all it is. Okay, team, let's do it. Right, wet, 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 wet paint. Right, ready? Up, up. For my page actually, I can probably use bigger brush actually. Let's do a bigger brush because it's not the right proportion for my page. I have to reload my brush now. Let me try it quickly. Yeah, okay. No, it doesn't go bigger for me. Okay, that. Okay, and then next one. I'm going smaller and smaller now. Yike. Maybe next one I can do big. I'm gonna do one up here, big. Up. No, I think it's the texture of my paper. Anyway, I'm gonna have to work harder. I hope your paper works better for you. Okay. Like so. I'm gonna do a bamboo forest on this page. Why not? Okay, like so. And then maybe this one coming up this way. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm doing bamboo forest. I'm not doing Zen now. I've given up my Zen. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I might come up here a bit. And like so. Okay, and then we're gonna do a little flick on either side of the bamboo block where the trunk is ended, okay, just to give it a bit of a texture, because that's where they usually grow. It's the node. Ooh, I know my bamboos. It's the node, guy. And you can make it a bit more knobbly if you like, okay? All right, we're gonna go into the leaves now. I think this time I can go smaller brush now for my leaves, okay? So up and then flick down, flick down, flick down, okay? Up, flick down, flick down, flick down. Let's do 3 for the time being, or you can flick down like that as well, okay? All right. Okay. Yeah. And where the notes come out, you can do your bamboo. Okie dokie. Let's go. Down, down. All you need to do is just up, press, press. Run out of ink. Like so. Okay? And just keep going until you think, oh, this is too much now, and then stop. Okay? And you can have some coming down from the top of your page. Okay? Like that. Okay? How we doing? You're quiet, guys. But anyway. Okay? So press down with your brush. I think my paper texture is way too texturized for this look. Anyway, I'll persevere now. Too late to change. Might give me a bit of texture. Okay, I might leave that side empty. I don't know. I have to think about it first. I don't know yet. Hi, Glenn. I love bamboo too. It's one of my favorite things to paint. I painted all my furniture in bamboo. I have to show you guys sometimes. It's quite relaxing to paint. And this bit, I'm gonna have another one coming down. Like so. Okay. Hi, Fleur. You've been so quiet. Message me sometimes. And I'm coming in to add some definition to some of my bamboo. Okay. If this were to be Chinese calligraphy brush, you don't go in again ever. You just leave it as it is, because it's like automatic art, and it's all about your brush work and the way you use your chi to express into your painting. But you know what? We're nothing technical today. It's all about taking part, okay? Okay? So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoy it. And, you know, at least we forget the world for a few minutes between me and you. Okay, and if you want to flick at your texture, do so. But I'm gonna leave it like this. And don't forget to sign your work. If you have any questions, message and ask me, and I'm going to post this on the effort. And please feel free to add yours, or even just selfie of you guys without any work, okay? Because I would love to see your lovely faces. Didn't sleep very well last night, so would be nice to see your cheerful faces. That might cheer me up. Okay. And I think that's too dark for me. That's absolutely too dark for me. That one is staring at me too much. And I'm gonna blend it all out now. I don't like that harsh graphic. I don't want graphic shading going on today. Okay, no shading for me. I'm just gonna blend it all out. There it is. The more I look, the more I'm not gonna stop. Thank you, Margaret. Hi, Mark. Thanks for joining me. I'm about to finish. So, we have done quite a lot today. We have done our beautiful, joyful primroses, the wild variety. And I am very keen to see how you guys done yours. And like I said, this is not technical. We just do loose painting, you know, just a rough interpretation of our flowers that we see in our daily lives. And then this one is just something fun and relaxing things to do. I'm gonna take it easy today because I didn't sleep well. I am wearing my sport gear just to feel fit, but I don't have to do anything fitty. So I'm sending you lots of love, and yeah, Gwen, let's do a palm tree next time maybe. Okay, lots of love, guys. Oh yeah, I have coming up next week on the list. I'm gonna do like a nightscape, okay? Nightscape of some kind. If you think that is something that you would like to do, that would be nice. Like a nightscape with silhouette of a field or some cities, like houses. I don't know yet. Or we can do them all. But it has to be like a 2-day saga, because you need to do the background first and leave it to dry. And then you come back the next day and do the second layer. Or what we could do is we do the background and then chat, and then come back and add layers to it. Okay, and then we have coming up orchids, butterflies, peonies, and maybe some fruits. So that's some kind of ideas I have for upcoming videos. So lots of love, guys. And if you go along for a walk, or if you see any flowers, send me on my timelines, because we all appreciate lots of flowers, you know, or you know, in your gardens. Even just dandelions. I'd love to do dandelions, but that acrylic would be best on the black background. Maybe I'll do some kind of like a quick video thing going on. Okay, so see you later. Oh, my phone's wonky, so I'm just gonna stay wonky like this. See you later, and love you. Bye.